has been a one-sided beating so far. And I would say, Joe, it's all happened in the trenches. We talked about this morning, and all these games today have been decided in the trenches. You haven't seen like a lot of maybe the Browns-Bengals game was a little bit outside the trenches, maybe in the secondary. That one was decided, but all the rest of the games that we've seen today, the team that's won the battle of the trenches has won these games. And in this one, the Titans just whipping the Rams in the trenches, especially that Rams offensive line looking like, they're wishing they were playing the Texans and the Giants and whoever else they've been playing. I mean, anything I'm missing here, Joe?
No, that's exactly it. Like we were talking before, we look at this Rams team. They've had such an easy schedule since they played the Cardinals. They played the Seahawks after that, which was their next real competition. But they've had a light schedule, and I think they came in underestimating this Titans team without Derrick Henry.
This was our top play when we did our Circa and Westgate picks. We loved the Titans. People questioned us.
Absolutely.
They really were not so kind in the comments about it. But this was our top play, was the Tennessee Titans today, and it was my top premium play today as well. I loved this game. Certainly not over yet, but my top plays that I loved today were the Atlanta Falcons, the Packers, and this one. And I just thought that, that the whole Derrick Henry thing was being overblown. And the Titans are the type of team, it's like, it just seems they have the injuries, and they always seem to, it's Vrabel. This is his style. It's like, you have the injuries, his style is the next man up. And, man, what a defensive game plan they've put in place for this one. But anyways, quick look at the lines. Titans plus 8.5, plus 265 here for the second half. I have to tell everybody, normally I don't normally talk about money, but I hit for over 3,500 on those late half times. Because we took the money line with the Cardinals. They were plus 200. I accidentally bet the team total over on that one 3 times. Because remember, I was like, it didn't work. It didn't work. And I kept betting it. And I ended up betting it like 3 or 4 times. And then we also had the Chargers minus a half. And then the other game, the Cardinals, that one was a big one, the Chargers. And then we had... what was the other game? Oh, the Packers against the Chiefs. We had the Packers money line and points for the second half. And the only bet we did not win during that entire halftime was the Packers team total of 9.5. And I it's the one that hurts, but I still feel, even though it was a very small bet, it still feels like we should have had it. But I like here, it's 7.5 now. The second half line is moving fast. I'm hitting it. I'm taking the Titans. I'm playing with house money. I have a big one in on the Titans. I'm still showing 8.5. I'm taking the 8.5. I'm taking the plus 265. I think the Rams are going to pack it in. I really do. Too. I think they're going to take one more shot at it, and that's it. I think they're going to pack it in just like they did last week against the Texans. And that's what just goes to show you. When you take it easy, when you show your team you can take it easy, this is what happens to you. This is what you deserve after what you screwed all those bettors last week. This is what you get, McVay.
Yeah, you do.
This is what you get.
Matt Stafford is making mistake after mistake after mistake. He looked like Sam Darnold out there throwing that ball in times.
Show of hands. Who either lost last week or ended up with a push with the Rams last week after being up by 1,000,000 points? Me. I had a push on that game, and I consider myself fortunate. I got to tell you, man, you get what you get. Oh, the Rams will come back. They ain't coming back. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
This isn't a Rams team that's coming back.
Maybe with your money they're coming back, not with mine. I'm taking the Titans all the way here. No reason not to.
No.
I'm playing with house money. I have Titans money line for the game. Fairly substantial. My largest bet of the day, because this was my best bet of the day, was the Titans. Yeah. And I have them big on the money line. Joe and I were talking about this before. I think she got 250. I got plus 265 on the money line. And then I also have it plus the points. I got 7.5 big ones in this one too. Plus whatever they're up. They're up 18. So I'm up 25.5. Certainly not over. The game, we've seen stranger things happen. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
And
absolutely. And I don't think Matt Stafford is the kind of quarterback that can bring back a team in the second half.
So I just put in on this one, I just put in $250 on the money line for the Titans, and it went from 265 to 270. So they actually gave me. It was supposed to be 660-250 would have been the amount of the win, but now it's 675 even, which is nice. It's a nice number. I accept.
I love it. I love it. I'm just looking at mine. Mine's wanting to give me plus 290. That's crazy. Done.
Pedro's saying with Joe taking care of the promotion, we don't miss a thing. And I'll tell you, we're rampant. We're going to be ramping all of that up as well as far across social media. Joe's going to. It's kind of like the way that we generally do things because we haven't really been big social media people except for here on YouTube. Is that we always start small. We kind of test the waters, dip our toe in the water, try and do it. Efficiently, not cheaply, but efficiently, and in a way, we find out what works. And once we find out what works, then we dump on it. So we'll get Joe help, and it'll be ridiculous. Yeah. And that's the same way we do everything. Just like how many YouTube videos I do, same with everything else. But we want to give you guys. We don't just want to, regurgitate what everybody else is doing. We want to make it special. Matthew Stafford. I don't know if he's going to make it out of the third quarter. He is really having a rough day because and part of it's his fault, and the other part is his line. They are getting whipped, and I imagine they're going to make some adjustments here. They are, and we also know that Ryan Tannehill is Ryan Tannehill, and he's no better than Stafford. But Stafford, he was on those Lions teams. He was on those Lions teams. They want to know if you watched True Romance yet.
I didn't. Was that on my homework list? I forgot then.
It is. That's one of my very favorite movies. So the Christopher Walken scene is one of the classics.
Okay, there we go.
Clay is in the comments. Those of you that watch the Puck Dog videos, if you ever watch our morning show, and you see our intro that we run, Clay is the one that made that. So.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com.
Oh, for sure. These games have to be high drama.
Here we go again. I'm going to go big and see what happens.
Yep. So Clay made that. So
such a great intro. I love
awesome.
It, Clay.
And he also did with the Puck Dogs, the thing where they the 2 minutes in the box where they have the cartoon Rod and Chris, and they skate into the picture. He did all of that. So he's part of our team now, and he's going to be working with you, Joe, on creating social media stuff as well. So
excellent.
He went. So he said for the Become a Capper contest, but I'm actually going to have him work on us with the other stuff. The Become a Capper, I think, will take care of itself. I don't think we need to go crazy on it. Yeah. I think we need to get it out there, but I don't think we need to go crazy on the promotional materials. I just think the other stuff, the betting tools and all of that other stuff, that's the stuff I really want to promote. But anyways, we'll talk to Clay later. But Absolutely. What I like is the pick is the Titans, and it's because I'm on the Titans for the game. So it's like I feel like with my plus 7.5 bet at least, I'm playing with house money on that one. And I think that even though once you win the bet, it is your money. And I also have the Titans money line at plus 265. So here they are again in game. I got them at plus 270 here for the second half. The thing is, I think the Titans are good for another 14 points.
I do too.
I do.
I really do. I think they're the ones that are going to run away with this second half completely.
So the team total for the Rams is 18, but the under, it's even action here on the under. The second half total is 27. What do you think of that?
I think we go under. My book's a 26.5, though. That scares me a little. No, I think we should go under that. I think the majority of the points are going to come from the Titans in this one.
I do too, but I think that they might go a little soft.
I'm getting the Titans over 9.5 at minus 120. I don't know. I think I just like staying with them on the money line and plus the 8.5 for the second half. I do think they hit that over though.
I don't know. I just feel like we had a little bit of a cold streak with the halftimes, and then that second half, we the late games, they really broke out of it. So I'm just feeling really good about it. So I don't know. I have the Titans and whatever. So I have the Titans. The team total over is 10. I got it plus 105. I'm only human. I'm going to hit that as well. I'm going to take the Rams under. It's now at 16.5 with heavy pressure on the under, though. Ooh. I could see some garbage here. I could see some garbage.
See some garbage, too.
I'm going to take the Titans over 10 is what I'm going to do as well.
I like that one.
Why not?
I like it.
So those of you that are joining us late, Joe and I were both big on the Titans, and we gave this pick out actually during our Circa contest picks on Thursday, and we both said this was the one that we said which are the ones that we like best on the board, and this was the game. And I didn't think it would be this one-sided at halftime, and I'm not saying this game is over by any stretch of the imagination. We've seen stranger things happen, but this game figures. This game handicaps to a Titans win. We looked at this game coming in, and we saw that schedule that the Rams had played, and believe me, they hadn't even played. Whoever I couldn't even. We knew Derrick Henry wasn't playing, but we also knew that the Rams hadn't played a back close to anything that's on the Titans roster either in months since the Bucs game, and that wasn't pretty. That one they did win big. Big. So the Cardinals were the big loss for them. There's two halves to a game, exactly, and that's why we do these halftime shows, and that's why that's why my bankroll is where it is today. That second halftime show, we hit everything. We got plus 200 and change on the Cardinals. We got plus 155 on the money line for the Packers on the second half. We got plus. We got the Chargers at -0.5, and then I believe we also got them not too bad on the money line there as well. We had the Cardinals team total for the second half was 9.5. I'm pretty sure that was over in 4 minutes.
It was. It was the quickest bet ever.
I believe it was one of those. It was one of those bets.
And we got the over 2.5 touchdowns. Quick and easy on that second half as well for the Cardinals game.
Yeah, the Cardinals at the 8:05 mark of the third quarter had already scored 2 touchdowns. It was already over. It was 7 minutes into the game. Less than 2 minutes into the second half, Connor had gone into the end zone for the touchdown. Colt McCoy, what a game for him today, right? I mean, I think as good as Cooper Rush was last week and as big as the story he was last week, and Mike White for the Jets, that's off to Colt McCoy, who we've never seen play well at all at the NFL level. At college, he was okay, but the NFL level, we've never seen him play a quality series of a football game. I mean, for this 18-year career, however long he's been there. But really, hats off. 22 of 26 for 249 yards and a touchdown. And the touchdown was just a little dump-off pass. But anyways, the Rams kicking off here for the second half. We got the ball as well. So we are in good shape. I like the way things are looking. But thanks, everyone, for joining us. It's always fun to do these halftimes. We're at about the halfway point of the season for these things. So, it doesn't mean we're halfway through at the halftimes because we got 3 on Thanksgiving. We got Saturday games, towards the end of the year. Christmas Day, there's a game, I believe. So plenty of halftimes. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to check out some of our other shows that Joe and I do. We're going to be doing some betting tools shows as well. We're going to probably change some of the other shows, like maybe make it a college NFL early line and, do betting tool. Or I thought we were going to do like a game of the day with the betting tools, maybe for the different sports.
I like it. Yeah, for sure.
So we'll do something like that. We'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. We usually stay for the first series of the second half. So right now it's the Titans moving with the ball, and Adrian Peterson picked a great night to come back to football. He is, as Collinsworth said, he did pick up on that Adrian Peterson running a lot more upright than we've seen him throughout his career, and he's taking those shots. Adrian Peterson, he'll lower those shoulder pads. They'll probably say something to him, make an adjustment. But the Titans, once again, just continuing to march down the field here once again. Our second half total for the Titans that we bet on this show was 10. So if we can get 3 or 7 here, well, we're halfway home, you know.
They're going to do it. Here we go.
The second half pick was the Titans. Same thing that we had for the game. Spread and money line. And yep, they are continuing to just whip the Rams on the line. Once again, just gaping holes there. I mean, at this point, the Rams have to be expecting the run, and they're still reeling off 9-10 yards a clip here.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
They have no answers, and I think they're just being handled. Ben Jones just, they're just showing Ben Jones there, and he's just spinning people around. Boy, that was just a shoestring away from going all the way to the house. Look for Julio Jones to catch one here. Up, Tannehill. Up. Threw it to Brown. No catch. It's okay. Second down and 10. Those of you that are still with us, we do this. We usually stay through the first series of the half, and that's it. At some point, we do want to do a game with you guys and just sit there. But,
yeah, we do. That would be a lot of fun, for sure.
I have my videos up for tomorrow. We got 8 NBA games. We've got a handful of NHL games. We've got NFL, Monday Night Football. Of course, I got a parlay up there as well for NBA. So be sure to check those out on our YouTube channel. And once again, the Titans, boy, if they just run the ball every play, the Rams just cannot stop the run here.
Absolutely. They're running so hard, though, Mitch. Every play, it's like they're playing from behind.
I think
they're giving it everything they've got.
I think what would be interesting here is actually if it ends up being 4th and inches, see if the Titans go for it again. So
I think they will.
I don't know if Joe Kavanaugh is with us, but I don't know if he saw the picture of the guys in. I think they're at Foxwoods. They went to a concert. Some of our college friends sent me a picture. Texted it to the group, and there's a few of the guys.
That's a cool picture.
Picture they sent me. Yep.
I like it.
I don't think Sean McVay is going to get fired. That's probably not going to happen. So there's a drop for the Titans. So they're going to punt away here. So that means that we're going to be punting away as well. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll wait till the actual punt happens. But there it is. And it is a fair catch by Cooper Kupp. We'll see if Matthew Stafford can get beyond his own 20 without throwing an interception. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Thanks, Joe. As always, been a fun day of football. Started off a little, I was a little depressed this morning. I admit it. I was a little bitchy.
Yeah,
in our morning
I was too.
But see, it all works out. And, before you know it, in an hour or so, I'll be eating burritos. It'll all be an afterthought. Anyways, thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have an awesome night. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For me, it's an hour later than normal, so I'll be in a better mood than normal. And we'll see you guys halftime, Monday Night Football. Have a great day, everyone. Let's make it a winning night.